Hello and welcome to my next video in my Raven level 4 mission series. This time we do the Duo of Death mission, level 4 mission. This is a quite easy one. Okay, let's accept it and let's get going. So this is just a simple T1 Raven, not faction 1. Although the faction is a T1 as well, but you know that's different. So let's set destination.
Warp drive active.
Okay. So this is against Guristas, right? Yeah. So let's load precision first, because I think there will be a lot of drones to kill at the beginning, if I remember correctly. But anyway, here's the fit. This is a full T2 fit. The whole fit is around 70 million. The ISK, the Raven itself, is 190 million, so it's quite cheap fit. I found that this is the most effective fit for the Raven for the level 4 missions. But you have to use Fury against battleships, also against battlecruisers, and Precision against everything else. So yeah, most of the missions are really quite easy with this. There are some missions where your tank can break, but you can mitigate that with by moving, especially with the Afterburner, mitigate the damage. I mean, also, yeah, you have to be careful which group you aggro, etc., etc. The capacitor doesn't look that good, but you know, if you don't use the Afterburner, then it's almost 1 minute. Even with the Afterburner, that's 8 minutes. You know, that should be enough for damage mitigation. But the Afterburner should be used very rarely anyway. Okay. I have a separate video about this fit. I explain everything about each module I use, why I use this. I also talk about some other variations of the fit and why it turns out to be the best among those. But if you find an even better one, okay, then please let me know and put it into the comments. I want to know that and try that. So yeah, in that video I explain how missiles work, a lot of other stuff. I even talk about the plugins, etc. So just you can find that video in my channel. That's the first video in this Raven level 4 mission running series. So yeah, that's it about this fit. Where am I? I'm at the correct system. So let's switch on the active modules. Usually I don't use the shield booster all the time because this fit is not exactly cap stable. And I hope the music doesn't get broken this time. We'll see. I think usually it gets broken, the in-game music, so well, during my last 10 or 15 videos, it always got broken. I don't know why. It usually gets broken when I jump into it went away. Jump into a mission. But usually it just stops. Now it faded away. But I don't have. Let's see the audio. I don't have combat music enabled. Why? I don't know why it stopped. But anyway, so now we can hear, right? Oh, only 2 spider drones. But let's kill those with the drones. So let's load Scourge Fury. against everything else, right? Shield on. By the way, cruise missiles, Guristas cruise missiles do a lot of damage. So let's use the drones. So the mission needs you to get a special delivery. That's the objective, and that will be dropped by one of the battleships. Also, you might wonder why I use Navy drones, because they have better tracking, so much better against the small NPCs like this one, for example, or any frigate. Also have a much higher HP than the T2 variant, so that's the other reason. And you know, we use the light drones mainly against small targets anyway, so that's why I use Navy drones. Let's kill the last one. It would have been better if it didn't go away from me, you know, because I have to get to the wreck, close to the wreck. So let's start going. It didn't make sense earlier because these Weber drones, I mean, go a little very crazy with the webs, but now I can go toward the enemy faster. Okay, so we need this cargo container, but let's not shoot it, right? 24 kilometers range. Okay. Okay. Then we can align towards the gate. So it was the mission. It was quite easy and fast, right? I usually do this kind of missions in a heavy assault cruiser. And let's jump.
Warp drive active.
You might ask me, why do I have these three stuff here? So the gate key is for the Dread Pirate Scarlet mission. So you can go through the first gate with the gate key. It's dropped by an NPC in the first pocket, but you don't have to pick it up if you already have this in your cargo, and you don't even have to kill any NPC in the first pocket by having this. Guristas Diamond tag is for the bonus pocket in the Guristas Extravaganza mission, so you can go into the pocket only with this. By the way, these don't get consumed when you use these, so you can just keep these in your cargo forever. This is for another mission, which I forgot the name. The same thing applies here. So the first pocket, this is a three-part mission series. The first pocket you can jump in with this, and you get this girl from one of the containers on the field when you jump in. Anomaly, yes, that's the anomaly. It's called Anomaly, the mission series. And I have the nanite repair paste in case I have to use some overload.
Warp drive active.
Let's dock and turn the mission in. The Muvolailen music is so great, really love it.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. I have a level 4 mission uploaded to YouTube every week. Well, maybe 2, it depends on if my Golem series is still running or not. But if please subscribe and see you in the next video, I guess. Bye.